Hi, this is Farhan and welcome back to another video. The past week has been absolutely amazing for Ripple and XRP. Those critically important documents which Ripple really wanted from the judge, and the SEC was basically not giving it to Ripple. Well, judge did side in favor of Ripple, and that is why Ripple is going to get access to these very important documents, but they will be redacted. But on September 14th, those documents are going to go to the judge, and the judge is going to decide which documents to hand over to Ripple. Now that is why we are seeing a huge explosion of rumors regarding a settlement. Basically, people in the Ripple and XRP community and some YouTubers out there are really saying that, hey, the SEC is not really going to go to the judge. They are not going to give these documents to the judge. They're going to settle before that. So the next couple of weeks are going to be extremely important. Let's see if that actually happens. But today we have an update regarding the trading policies of SEC. If you guys have been following the lawsuit, you know Ripple has been asking for SEC employees whether they held any XRP or not, and that is very important for Ripple to know, especially at the end when it goes to summary judgment or trial, basically saying that, hey, look, even SEC employees, they held the XRP with them and they were trading with XRP. So these are very important documents, and as you can expect, SEC is not handing over this information to Ripple, and that is why they both are fighting over this. And in today's video, we'll be looking at exactly what Ripple and the SEC has said about this, and also we'll be talking about a very interesting article from Motley Fool in which they recommend XRP as a long-term investment. So a lot of really interesting things to talk about in today's video. But before going on to those details, let's take a quick look at the price of XRP and the overall world of crypto. It did pretty good today. We saw Bitcoin increase and cross that $50,000 barrier, and obviously Ethereum crossing that $4,000 barrier. Now, specifically talking about XRP, well, at the time of making this video, it is trading at $1.27, an increase of 3% compared to yesterday, and an increase of more than 7% compared to 1 week ago. Now, if you're looking at the 20-day exponential moving average, it stands at $1.15. Do keep in mind that XRP has to be above this, and also in the past videos I have talked about how XRP has to be above the $1.26 for us to see a major increment for the price of XRP, and it has done so. Right now the indicators are saying that XRP has to be above $1.35 for it to go to $1.66. So very interesting time ahead. And now talking about the daily summary here, the daily summary, it stands at a strong buy, and RSI it is also at a buy position. And for the weekly chart, the summary, it is also at a strong buy, and RSI at buy again. And for the monthly position, the summary is strong buy, RSI at a buy. So overall things are looking pretty good for XRP, and as I mentioned previously, XRP has to sustain about the $1.26 barrier for it to see a major increment. And obviously this is also dependent on the entire world of crypto, especially if the price of Bitcoin is able to sustain about the $50,000 barrier. Well, let's hope so, and let's see what things are going to be for XRP in the future. Now let's move on to the Ripple lawsuit update. Today SEC filed a letter to the judge basically saying that, hey, those are trading whether any SEC employee held Bitcoin, Ether, or XRP, it is not really important to the overall lawsuit. But as you guys already know, that is very important, because it kind of goes to show that, hey, even the SEC employees themselves did not know whether XRP is going to be a security or not. And do keep in mind that Ripple, the SEC is going after Ripple for selling illegal securities from 2013 all the way until 2020. So by Ripple getting access to these documents, they can prove to the judge when we go to the summary or trial that, hey, look, even the SEC employees, they were trading XRP. Now specifically talking about this list, I talked about in previous videos of mine, SEC has two lists. One is called prohibited holdings and another is called watch list. Prohibited holding is basically SEC telling its employees that absolutely do not hold these securities, and a watch list is basically saying that, hey, there is a chance that these might be securities. As they put it here, in addition, Ethics Council maintains a prohibited holdings list of entities whose securities SEC employees are categorically barred from holding. This includes entities regulated directly by the SEC, such as broker-dealers or national security exchanges, which are registered with the SEC. This list has never included Bitcoin, Ether, or XRP, which are not alleged to be those type of entities. This is very, very important, because XRP was never and has never been part of this prohibited holdings list. And at the same time, in this 6-page document which the SEC put forward to the judge, they are saying that, hey, basically Ripple does not need to know what employees of the SEC, whether they are trading in XRP or not, and they're saying that it's just going to add more time, it is not going to be beneficial for the court, and a lot of stuff like that. But as we know that this is something very, very important, this is why SEC is not really giving this information to Ripple, but at the end of the day, it is going to be the judge which is going to decide whether this information goes to Ripple. And at the same time, I have to remind you guys that Ripple is not asking SEC to tell every single employees what they hold. They're simply asking, hey, did anybody within the SEC, did they hold XRP? So that is very, very important. Now, talking about investment in XRP, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys want to know whether you should be buying or selling or simply holding your XRP for the long term. Well, there was an article on Motley Fool, an op-ed on Motley Fool, basically saying that, hey, XRP, it seems that you should be holding it. You should invest a small amount in it for the long term. As they put it here, the RippleNet XRP ecosystem has its fair share of problems, but there are no dead ends. It has its ways of dealing with swift competition, the SEC lawsuit, and XRP's currency dilemma. In the coming years, I expect RippleNet and its ODL service to continue to gain traction with real-time settlement and ultra-low fees. It's a crypto I would bet a small amount of money on for the long term. And I've talked about it in a lot of my videos. I've said that, hey guys, if you're thinking about investing in XRP or just any crypto out there, make sure to only invest what you can afford to lose. That is the golden mantra of crypto investing. And do not expect crazy big returns in a short amount of time, because a lot of investments, pretty much every single investment out there, will yield good returns for the long run. Now, obviously, for the long run, it's entirely dependent on you what time frame you're picking here, but this basically talks about once this lawsuit is over. And obviously, right now, we don't have an exact date on when this lawsuit is going to be over, but we are expecting that if we don't see a settlement, well, at least in September, that we might go all the way to 2022 or early 2022. So let me guys know whether you're planning to buy, sell, or simply hold XRP for the long run. Do comment that below. Before ending the video, there's also one very, very important thing which you guys should know. And if you've been following my channel, you know that during this entire Ripple lawsuit, basically before this lawsuit was actually filed back in 2018, there was a very important speech by former SEC Finance Director William Hintman, in which he basically declared Ether to be a security. And this is something that has been heavily talked about on my channel on how impactful this is going to be for this lawsuit for XRP. Now we are starting to find out that the speech which he gave back in 2018, there was no approval from the SEC, but there was only one person who actually saw the speech before it being out in public, and that was the former SEC chairman Jay Clayton. And now after this has been it has come to knowledge, especially in the past 24 hours, there have been more and more speculation of how the former SEC members, they actually conspired together to put this lawsuit against Ripple and XRP, and at the same time promote Ether and Bitcoin. So again, this is something that I have talked about in my previous videos, and I will also talk about it extensively in the coming videos, so make sure you're subscribed for that. Well guys, that was the video for today. Let me know what are your thoughts in the comment section below, and if you're new to my channel, I would highly appreciate if you click the subscribe button, or if you don't want to do that, at least click the like button below. And as always, thank you for watching this video, and I will see you next time.